Morning students. Today we are going to learn about the one mark questions in the lesson Climate of India. Listen carefully. If you listen this class carefully means you no need to read in your textbook or in your material. Let's begin with weather. We discussed in the class weather. Weather is nothing but the condition of atmosphere for a smaller area for a small period of time. Example, today weather is cool, yesterday weather is cool. So weather belonging to the condition of atmosphere for a smaller area for a shorter period of time. Let us see climate. Climate refers to the condition of atmosphere for a larger area for a long period of time. Here long period of time is at least 30 years of period. Both weather and climate gives the same meaning, but the difference is the period of time. When it belonging to the short period of time, then it is weather. When it is belonging to the long period of time, then it is called as climate. Let us see about the climographs. Climographs are nothing but the pictures. The pictures which shows the average monthly values of maximum temperature, minimum temperature and rainfall. The average temperature, maximum temperature, minimum temperature and rainfall can be shown on a map by using some pictures. Those pictures are called as climographs. Let us see climatic controls. The factors that affect the climate are called as climatic controls. Listen once again. The factors that affect the climate are called as climatic controls. You know that there are 4 climatic controls are there. Latitude, land and water relationship, third one relief, and the fourth one is upper air circulation. Let us see next one, normal lapse rate. This normal lapse rate we discuss the topic of climatic controls only. Normal lapse rate means temperature decreases as we go up. You know that temperature decreases 6.4 degrees centigrade per every 1000 meters. That is called as normal lapse rate. The decreasing of temperature of 6.4 degrees per every 1000 degrees centigrade is 1000 meters of height is called as a normal lapse rate. Let us see hill stations. Let's take some examples for the hill stations. One is Simla is a hill station. Darjeeling is a hill station. Ooty is a hill station. Nainital is a hill station. They are some of the examples for the hill stations. It means they are located on the hills. These hill stations are cool even in the peak summer months because as we go up per every 1000 meters of height, 6.4 degrees centigrade of temperature decreases. It is called as the normal lapse rate. Let us see equable climate. Equable climate means the difference of temperature is not much. For example, the difference of temperature between day and night and summer and winter is not much. It means there is a little bit of differences there in between the day and night temperature as well as between the summer and winter temperature. That is called as equable climate. This type of equable climate we experience in the South India because of the influence of the sea coast. Let's see about the another one, jet streams. Jet streams are nothing but the movement of upper air currents. Generally air has the 2 types of movements. One is horizontal movement we call as wind, and air also has another type of movement that is vertical movement that is called as current. Here jet streams are the movement of upper air currents is called as the jet streams. These jet streams blow at the height of 12,000 meters. These jet streams maintain the different speeds in the different seasons. For example, the speed of the jet stream in summer, I am showing with the letter S, is just 110 kilometers per hour in summer season. But in winter, showing with the letter W, it is 184 kilometers per hour. It means the speed of the jet stream is more in the winter season, that is 184 kilometers per hour. But in the summer, it is just 110 kilometers per hour. The main effect of this jet stream is it cools the neighboring atmosphere. Let's begin with the seasons. Already we discussed that. Generally, climatic seasons in India are of three types. Winter, summer, and monsoons. Winter season, that is the cool season in our country. Summer, that is the hot season in our country. It means in winter season, cool season, January is the coldest month in our country, whereas May is the hottest month in our country. January is the coldest month and May is the hottest month. As this is the climatic season, but Indian traditional seasons are there. Our Indian traditional seasons are 6. They are, you take Vasanta, Grishma, Varsha, Hemanta, Sharad and Sisira. They are the 6 Indian traditional seasons. And the climatic seasons are just 3, like winter, summer as well as the monsoons. Let us see western disturbances. Western disturbances are nothing but they are the cyclonic depressions. The cyclonic depressions coming from the Mediterranean Sea is called as western disturbances. Once again listen, the cyclonic depressions coming from the Mediterranean Sea, especially in our winter season, is called as western disturbances. Due to these western disturbances, rainfall is occur in our country, especially in the winter season. That rainfall is very helpful for the cultivation of the wheat crop in the Rabi season. Let's know about the Loo, L-O-O, Loo. Loo is a hot and dry wind. Hot and dry wind that blow in the northern plains of India is called as a Loo. Listen, Loo is a hot and dry winds that blow in northern plains of India. It increases the temperature in the North India. Let's see about the mango showers. Mango showers. Listen carefully. By the end of the summer season, that is, summer season is going to be an end by the month of the May. By the end of the summer season, pre-monsoon showers are common in the Deccan Plateau. That pre-monsoon showers are helpful for the early ripening of the mangoes as well as other plantations. That pre-monsoon showers are known as mango showers, especially in our state Andhra Pradesh. Mango showers, listen, by the end of the summer season, pre-monsoon showers are common in the Deccan Plateau. These pre-monsoon showers are helpful for the early ripening of the mangoes and other plantations. These pre-monsoon showers in Andhra Pradesh are called as the mango showers. Let's know about the monsoons. Generally, the word monsoon is derived from a Arabic word, mausam. In Arabic language, mausam means season. Monsoons are the winds that blow from Indian Ocean to the Indian subcontinent. Again from Indian subcontinent to the Indian Ocean. The seasonal reversal of winds are known as monsoons. Arab traders only named the seasonal reversal of winds as monsoons. These monsoons are of 2 types: southwest monsoons, northeast monsoons. The present time is the southwest monsoon season, June to September. In this southwest monsoon season, India receives the bulk of rainfall. Most of the rainfall has taken place in India because of the southwest monsoon season only. Only one state receives the high rainfall in the northeast monsoon season, that is Coromandel coast. That is nothing but Tamil Nadu. So India receives most of the rainfall from the southwest monsoons that blow from Indian Ocean to the Indian subcontinent. Let us see October heat. Let us see October and November. October and November is a transition period. Transition means changing period. It is a transition period from hot wet condition to the dry winter conditions. During this time, the weather is very clear and there is a high temperature and a high humidity. That's why we felt more oppressive. The weather behaves more oppressively. That's why that period is called as October heat. Listen carefully. October and November is a transition period from hot wet condition to the dry winter condition. During this time, the temperature is very high, there is a clear sky, there is a high humidity. Due to the high temperature and humidity, we feel more oppressive. That is called as October heat. Let's know about global warming. Global warming means globe is getting too warm. Nothing but our earth has been warming up very rapidly since the Industrial Revolution. The warming up of our earth is called as global warming. The main reason for this global warming is increasing of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. Greenhouse gases, you take the methane, carbon dioxide, they are the examples for the greenhouse gases. Let us see AGW. AGW means anthropogenic global warming. Anthropogenic means humans. Anthropogenic global warming means the global warming that has taken place because of the human actions. Example, human actions, deforestation. We are cutting the trees recklessly. We are using the refrigerators. We are using the air conditioners. We are using the motor vehicles. We are using the plastic covers. All these things are the human actions that leads to the global warming. Anthropogenic global warming means the global warming that has taken place because of the human actions. The present global warming is anthropogenic global warming only. Let's see about IPCC. IPCC is an organization that works to address the issue of the global warming. The latest conference, it conducted the conferences to reduce the global warming. The latest attempt was made by the IPCC in 2013 to address the issue of the global warming. That conference was held in the city Warsaw. This Warsaw is the capital of the country Poland. But this conference also has failed because of the disagreements between the developed countries and the developing countries. You know that what are the disagreements? Listen carefully. IPCC is an organization which looks after the issue of the global warming. It conducted the many conferences to reduce the emission of greenhouse gases, but the latest conference was held by it in 2013 in Warsaw city in Poland. But this latest conference also has failed due to the disagreements between the developed countries and the developing countries. Let's see about Ayla super cyclone. This Ayla super cyclone hits the Sundarban in the year 2009. Thousands of people were shifted to the Kolkata because of this Ayla super cyclone in search of work. So Ayla super cyclone ravaged the Sundarbans in the year 2009. Let us see deforestation. You know that this deforestation is the main cause for the anthropogenic global warming. Deforestation means cutting of trees recklessly and using for commercial purposes is called as the deforestation. This deforestation is the main cause for the global warming. Why? Because if more number of trees are there means those trees use the carbon dioxide to produce their food in the photosynthesis process. If the number of trees decreases, the total carbon dioxide accumulated in the atmosphere that leads to the global warming. Let us see ozone layer. It is a layer that found in the atmosphere. The main use of this ozone layer is, this ozone layer protects us from the ultraviolet rays coming from the sun. This ozone layer stops the ultraviolet rays coming from the sun. If this ozone layer is not there, that UV rays travel through the atmosphere and touches us. It causes skin cancers to us. So ozone layer is very, very important. But because of our human actions and increasing of temperature and increasing of pollution, this ozone layer also depleted at present. Let us see greenhouse effect. Greenhouse effect is nothing but our atmosphere. So much of solar radiation is coming from sun to the earth, but our atmosphere traps a lot of solar energy that reach the earth by preventing it from totally escaping back into the atmosphere. That is called as greenhouse effect. Listen carefully. Atmosphere traps a lot of solar energy that reach the earth by preventing it from totally escaping back into the atmosphere. That is called greenhouse effect. Let's see freak weather conditions. We discussed in the beginning of the lessons. The Indian Meteorological Department feels very difficult to predict the future weather events because now present days weather systems have been behaving in a peculiar way. We discussed in the beginning of the chapter how the weather systems are behaving in a peculiar way means you take the examples extreme summers in our country, as well as hailstorm in Chevella region of Rangareddy district, as well as you take cloud burst in Uttarakhand and heavy showers of rainfall in Ongole. Ongole city receives 341 millimeters of rainfall in one day. That is equal to 1/3 of the rainfall that has taken place in our Andhra Pradesh per year. The bad thing is the many crops has damaged, especially cotton crop damage is severe. But the most important benefit is 75% of tanks in Andhra Pradesh now filled with water. So these are all the 1 mark questions related to the lesson climate of India. Listen carefully and watch the video and prepare in your textbook and get the answers. Thank you also.